David's Bite-Size Fitness, Part 16.
Hello, my name is David Black. I am a personal safety instructor with the Scottish Centre for Personal Safety, and I'm a cook at the Forth Valley Sensory Centre. Before we get started with this 5-minute block, please go back to the very first block I did at the start of these 5-minute fitness things, to the warm-up block. Okay, please, before you do anything, please be safe and do that. I'm not going to carry on as much. I'm going to be very serious, even though only my right hearing aid is tying into my phone today. My left hearing aid has fell out with me, so I'm being as serious as I can. So, go into your stance. Left leg forward, right leg back, knees slightly bent, feet are shoulder width apart, back straight, head upright, eyes forward. Our left hand is at our left cheek, one fist away, right hand at our right cheek, one fist away, and our elbows are one fist away for our ribs. If this is done in order, which I know for a fact it is, because the person doing it is awesome sauce, we shall, yes, I'm sucking. So, I was teaching you to bend your knees a wee bit more and transfer the weight onto the other side and come back up to centre, like you're weaving, or bobbing or weaving. We're not really bobbing or weaving. I'm teaching it so you can learn to transfer the weight onto your front leg without leaning forward. So as I'm doing it, I realise you can't see, just like me, blind. I want you to feel yourself transfer that weight onto that foot. But first I want you to bend a wee bit more, sink a wee bit more, a couple of inches low. Feel that weight transfer onto the other side, and when you come back up to centre, then your weight is centred again, between left and right foot. I did it left and right, and that is what I was teaching. Now this is going to be slightly similar, but I'll show you a different way of doing it. So as you're bending your knees slightly gentle, I want you to count to 3 as you're going down, so we're doing it slow. Our weight is still evenly distributed between left and right foot. So I'll go 1, 2, 3 as I'm sinking. 1, 2, 3 as I transfer the weight onto my left foot. 1, 2, 3 as I go back to centre again. We'll do this 3 times. Go down, 1, 2, 3. Go back to your left foot, 1, 2, 3. Back to centre. One last time, and we'll add movement to it. So sink, 1, 2, 3. Over, 1, 2, 3 to the left, and back up to centre again. Now we'll try adding a jab, a cross, and then we'll sink our weight down to the centre a couple of inches, transfer our weight to the left, and then come back up. So we'll go jab, cross, hands back to your cheeks, move your cheeks left and right, sink your weight nice and gently down the centre, transfer the weight to your left side, left foot, and come back up to centre. So that's something slightly different. We're adding things to it. So jab, cross, 1, back to centre. Centre yourself first so you can learn to do this nice and gently. Sink your weight, transfer your weight on the left foot, without leaning forward or back, come back to centre. Again, jab, cross, we'll call it a weave, bend slightly more, transfer the weight onto the left foot, and then come back to centre. One more time, jab, cross, hands come to centre, bend at the knee, sink your weight, transfer the weight onto your left side, and then come back up to centre. One last time, because I'm not a nice person, so we'll do 2 jabs and a cross. So 1, 2, jab, cross, come back to centre, bend, sink your weight, transfer the weight on the left and come back up to centre. Now we'll finish by just moving our arms back and forward. As I'm doing this new thing, I'll go back to some old things to recap. So jab and cross, loose fists, always come back to that guard, feel your weight, feet, hips, hands together. Now, if you add anything new, please do that part slowly. So you could be doing your jabs and crosses, do a couple of crosses and then one jab, a couple of jabs and a cross. We're not boxing here, we're just moving. Don't lean forward, don't lean back. And if you try that new move, remember, sink, keep your back straight, transfer the weight onto your left foot, back straight, and come back up to centre. Do that part slow and do it slowly by slowly counting as you sink. 1, 2, 3, and transfer 1, 2, 3, and come back to centre. 1, 2, 3, nice and gentle. Always do that bit at the start slowly, okay? And then add the jabs and crosses, okay? So do that bit first, the jab and cross, and then sink in the wave. Eventually we'll start putting our hips in more, put our shoulders in, and we'll feel our body move. It will start to become like a dance. Remember, we're not boxing, but it's a good way of getting your body to move nice and slow, without putting too much work on your knees or too much work on your back, okay? So we'll finish with a nice couple of punches, do that move once, and we'll stop. Jab, cross, centre yourself, sink your weight, transfer the weight on your left, and come back up to centre. That is that done. My right hearing aid has decided to stop talking to me, so that officially ends the session. Thank you so much. I'll find out why my hearing aids are now on a huff, and I'll catch you next vlog. Thank you.